working fine, and yeah, we've got a few projects ready to go. At the moment it's telling us it's about to start, so I'll just double check that I have definitely started. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, these are the two projects that we're working on. So we've got an owl and we've got a robin. They're ready for us to make. We've got bases as well. That's going to be a candle holder. That's going to be like a hanging decoration. So different projects that we've been asked to make. So we're going to start off by cutting those two designs out. Hello sir, hope all is well. Good to have you with us on a Monday as always. And I'm still waiting. These adverts are playing at the start and I can't skip them. Yes, we are indeed started. Right, that all seems fine. All seems to be working okay, although can I hear the music? Hope all is well. Good to have you with us on a Monday as always. Right, I can't hear any music in the background, which is a funny one, but there we are. We will continue anyway. What we're doing, we have 3 layers stacked together with that. This is a request that somebody sent to us once, wanted the owl decoration, something I've made previously. And then to be honest with you, I couldn't find the design, so I've had to redesign it, redraw it, and this is like a new version of it. And the other thing then is this one here, candle holder. We got that stacked 2 layers, a little bit thicker, because we need to put the tea lights, and that usually we put across the centre. So our robin decoration. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's start some cutting out. So we're just making good progress on that one, and I'm just noticing that we're getting a few little blocks just getting stuck. It's always worth just stopping, check that we got a fine enough finish on there, which we're pretty happy about. We'll also check the line of our robin and make sure that that is all, is doing okay. So yeah, at the moment, that's all cutting out quite nicely. These are simple little projects, but it's amazing how popular they are, and we always try and keep them in stock. Excuse me, what's happened there? Let's have a look. There's something happened there. I know what's happened. Look at that. I'll have to ask Thomas Woodcarver to drill that through. Tell you what's happened. I'll cut out these two, but that one there, the drill hasn't gone right through. And when I was drilling this out, what I think had happened is the drill bit has slipped and is pushed back up inside the chuck, and hence it hasn't cut that right through. So let's have a little look. I'm sitting in a McDonald's parking lot using the Wi-Fi to set up my new laptop. Just came in this morning and my internet sucks. Oh dear. I didn't realise that they had free Wi-Fi in McDonald's. Fair dues. Make use of it. If it's free, why not? Good stuff. The wood as well we're working here. A bit of cherry on the bottom layer. Bit of mahogany on the top layer. We're using that Niqua Pebeco blade. My new favourite when it comes to stack cutting. But I do vary it between the Niqua Speed and the Niqua Pebeco depending on the job that I'm doing. What I may actually get Dan to do as well, I'll get him to finish off drilling that hole at the bottom of there, and I'll also get him to probably drill the eye. We'll drill that straight out. Make the project as simple as possible for us to carve afterwards. So there we are. That's how we're going to go about doing this. So as we go through the process of cutting out, all we're doing, we're working with a slightly older blade. So it'll need to be changed over soon. So as I'm going, I'm just checking all the time, is it giving us a clean finish? There's one little cut just in there, not as clean as I'd like it. So we can go back over that, just tidy it up to get a really nice finish that we're looking for. So there we are, that just tidies up where we've done that particular cut. I'm going to now go over to the other project. When Thomas Woodcarver comes through, I'm going to ask him then, he can just drill that hole there so we can finish that off. And I may ask him as well if he can just cut the surround of the base. Easier to do a job like that. We use the scroll saw for cutting out, you know, this shape. Although saying that, I may ask him to cut that shape out as well on the bandsaw. It's just quicker if you cut that on the bandsaw, the outside shape and the surround there, quicker than trying to do it on the scroll saw. Use the belt sander afterwards and you get a nice sort of clean finish, similar to you get on the scroll saw. The scroll saw, see, sometimes you get asked about it, when do we use the bandsaw, when do we use the scroll saw? So the scroll saw we use to get sort of that precision work, those more sort of precise cuts. The bandsaw don't always have as much accuracy with it, and we can do those other projects then, those other cuts, things like the surrounds where we can use the belt sander afterwards to get a cleaner finish. Right, just check on here that we haven't missed anything. No, all good. And let's continue and cut out the surround of our owl design. If you're wondering what we're checking there, they're just checking again that we've got a nice clean cut all around it. So just making sure. that the finish of the scroll saw blade is a good one. This, we got 2 oak ones that have been requested, and then a mahogany layer on the top. Right, it's coming together well. We're managing to get that surround cut out, and yeah, all good progress. so that is the pierce work that is required on these ones here. If you're wondering what fell on the floor, that was our other item that we're working on. Unfortunately, it slipped off because of the vibration on the machine. It just gradually slipped off the bench and fell on the floor. Oh, we got Sammy here. Hello, Sammy. How are you?
I completed the balloon chipper.
Wow, good stuff,
and
Sammy.
I need your help on BTG too.
Okie dokie. Well, when I get a chance, when we finish the live stream.
It's this.
Right?
But I did it myself. I double tapped and it just logged me onto it.
Well, what we'll have to do, when I finish the live stream, we'll have a little look on Monkey City with you. But good stuff. Well done with the balloon chipper. Okie dokie.
I'm getting a balloon chipper, but I've realised.
Yeah. There we are.
The tap shooter's not a waste of money.
Right.
I accidentally placed the tap shooter and upgraded it to max on my tap on this tap.
Hey, I just noticed, look, our comments haven't been coming through. Look at that. Hello, Mark. I didn't realise you joined us. Yeah, hope all is well. I know this clock change, it puts you out, doesn't it, Sammy? Everything's an hour different. Getting used to it, isn't it? Right, you can show me it all after we finish this live stream, okay?
I really want to play this. Well, I don't know what I double tapped on my camera.
Well, as soon as I'm finished with this, mister, we will help you out, okay?
And it wants to sell us something.
Oh dear, we're not buying anything from them.
No, it's not Ninja Kiwi who made his Monkey City.
Yeah.
Ninja Kiwi made like BTD 6 and all, BTD 5, BTD 1, BTD 2. Right. This is not
You'll have a look. And I'm going to finish cutting this out. We'll check for you now.
But the original name of this is BTD 6.
There we are. Always great to... Oh, the carver's saying hello to Sammy. He's just walked out again, he has. Always great to have him in. He's on his half-term holidays, he is. So he's telling me all about how he's getting on with his Monkey City. Very suitable for the monkey man playing Monkey City. It's our favourite game to play together, so always good to have him in and around the workshop. There we are. And that's the basic outline of our 3 owls. Gone a little bit finer here than I'd have liked to have, but there we are. We're not going to worry too much about that. We can always just shape it a little bit in the other parts. That's my only concern as well. When it goes in the vise, a little bit delicate there, but anyway, we'll take it across to the workbench and we'll carve it out for you to see. And as I make my way over there, I'm going to ask Thomas the woodcarver if he can finish off working on those the robin for us. So I'm going to tap the glass. Could you finish that one there for me? There we are. Tapping the glass for Thomas the woodcarver. That one dropped on the floor. But if you could finish, what it is, the drill has slipped. Oh, look at that. We'll have to stick it back down. Look at that. Hang on, I'll stick it back down first, just to show everyone what's happened. It's fallen on the floor and the glue has come off. So, what to do in a crisis. There we go. We'll show you what we do to sort that out. The drill bit has slipped when we put that on there. So that's the first thing we're going to sort out. So, we go over to the workbench and I'll show you how to sort out this problem. Let's have a little look. Over to that one there. HDMI 2. There we are. Hopefully the sound is back on. Okay, so what happens when you stack cut, when the super glue gets broken apart? Excuse my head, 2 minutes in front of the camera. Okay, so what we can do, just get that one there. I prefer that one. That's the Scarbond accelerant for the CA glue. Basically just redo your where you got your CA glue. Put those dots back on just like so. And then you've got to line it up. This is the only tricky bit, is you've got to make sure you line it up perfectly. So let's have a little look. Is that perfect? Not quite. Not quite. That just needs to come across. Is that perfect? There we are. Does that need to come up a little? Fingers crossed. Let's check it on there. That's perfect. That one there, yeah, that's pretty good. So, all we will do with that, we will take it back in, re-drill the hole. I'll put a little bit of extra CA glue on there, on the sides as well, to try and stop it coming back apart before we want it to. There we are, bit of that accelerant. We take that through. Thomas the woodcarver can finish that off for us. And I'll show you the carving of our owl decoration. You want to finish it? Yeah, you can finish that one off for us. Okay, so we got I've lined it back up best I can. Pretty accurate. If you want to drill that one, do you want to cut it? Just want to cut that there. Cut that, and then you could cut that on the bandsaw and then belt sander. Okay. There we are. So here, yeah, it is 5 o'clock now. So we've just gone 5 o'clock. I'm just going to check everything's okay as well. Here we are. Yeah, just gone 5 o'clock. And I'm just checking. That's a little bit bright there. See if that tones it down just a little bit. Okay, so the person who wants these ones, they want 2 in oak. So the one I'm going to demonstrate carving is the oak one. And originally I did this one, some of you may remember. I did it for the teachers in Nico and Sammy's school. So for all of their classes, each classroom is named after a bird. And the one is called Barn Owl. And that one of them was in Barn Owl class last year. So I made it as a Christmas present for them. Let's have a little look. I'm hoping it's not going to go and break on me. So let's have a little look there. Okay, what we're going to do, so same as always, when it comes to the carving, you start off with those stock cuts. So we just do that stock cut down like so. We're then going to decide which bit we're going to do next. So it's just establishing our stock cuts. just like so. So we're going to do the wing next, around just like so. Try and establish the stop cuts as we go along. Yeah, that's pretty good. And with this, we try and get it as accurate as possible, but remember, you're hand carving, so there's always going to be a little bit of difference with each one. Right, so that comes in like so. We've also got to do the stop cut for that one. There we are. We try and bring that in. So far, so good. We're happy with everything we've done so far there. Right, let's have a little look. Just that one there. So we also just have a little bit of separation between the owl itself and the surround. Right, just a little cut in there. Just like so. And the last stop cut before we start shaping is this one here. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so this was one we did last year, and largely I'd forgotten all about it, this particular design. But somebody sent me a message requesting one of these and a few other items, and I said, right, no problem, we'll make you one. And so hence we thought we'd tie it in with the live stream and show you all how we go about making it. There we are, just taking it down, and it kind of fits in with our video uploads last week where we were demonstrating making different birds. So this is one of the more simple ones that we do, but all sorts different with. Oh, you did indeed. I thought it would be over. Hello all. Yeah, we've changed it out by an hour over here. See, I don't know if it's the same for yourselves, but the clocks have changed with us. So we're 5 o'clock, 5:05 now. But hope all is well, Michael. Great to have you with us, and yeah, we're working on a little owl carving. Nothing too complicated, simple owl design. We're just getting some of the levels, so just pushing down. We're going to go all round now the wing, because the wing is the top level, that's the highest part of the design. And a lot of the carving that we do, I was just sat down to practice carving. Brilliant. Or let us know how it all goes. As you're carving, you can share it in the comments. You're working on those, you mentioned you had some basswood blocks, what we call flowering lime over here. Yeah, I hope it goes well. So yeah, we're just getting that top layer, but what we will also do, I'll go all around the outside and then we'll shape it. Bad spelling, fingers, head, or brain. No, don't worry. I knew what you were explaining there. Right. So again, now we shape the head like so, and we've got to establish now all the detail on the face. But I think first we're just going to get all of our different levels, so we're happy with that. Right, turn it round the other way. The first one, where we got the foot, just shape it a little bit, just like so. And then, so that's what we do, see, we do as much carving in the one direction as we can. The body here, that can be shaped.
Do you want me to sand the paper off on the faces?
Sand it all, yeah, sand it all. There we are, that's Thomas the Woodcarver working all time change is in a week. Ah, there we are. We've already done it, yeah? We've already changed from, so the hour has changed here, so we're all a bit out of sync still. So for me now, it's 6 o'clock really, 10 past 6. So we had an extra hour's sleep. We didn't have much extra sleep because our boys were, well, Nico was up playing a bit of rugby on Sunday morning, so we were up quite early for that. But he was lucky to have a game. It was on one of these, what they call 3G pitches, which is all new stuff, like an AstroTurf, I suppose you'd call it. And because everywhere here at the moment, the fields and all the roads, everything, absolutely saturated. We've had so much rain. As much rain as we've had in, well, it was similar this time last year where we had a lot of rain as well. I just received a 1 3/4 OCC knife. I thought I would try it out. Great, brilliant, good stuff. Sounds good. Always great to have a new carving knife or a chisel or a gouge. Hello Sammy, you're back again.
I put my tablet on to, well, yours and Mum's tablet on to charge it. It's on 48%.
On 48%, that's not bad.
Yeah, but I want you to play on it.
You want me to play on it? Okay, we can have a look with you later now.
Like with Monkey City.
We'll have a look at Monkey City together. There we are. So you were working on the balloon chipper, is that right?
I'm getting the balloon chipper, but also the tap shooter.
There we are. Good stuff.
I've got 2 upgrades, right?
Fantastic.
And
Yeah. Which one? No, probably not. No, I'm probably not using that one.
you've got 2 cameras.
We've got 2 cameras. So what it is, everyone can see us doing the scroll sawing, and then afterwards everyone can see us doing the carving, see? So you get to see us making something from pretty much start to finish. Great stuff. There we are. Thomas the Woodcarver's finished that off for us. So in the end, we haven't drilled out the eye, so we'll just carve it on there, because I forgot to do that as well. There we are.
Did I forget to do the eye?
No, you didn't, because I forgot to tell you to do it as well, see? So it was all... I forgot twice. When did you say Nika was playing in Buryport? I think that's in the spring. Yeah, they got a 7-a-side tournament that they were looking to see. It's if they get enough interest in it, Mark. We'll be up there, but if he is going to be up there, I'll let you know, and we will see you up there if you're about. So yeah, there's a 7-a-side tournament. Yeah, that's right, Sammy. He was down in the workshop. What was it, 2 weeks ago? There we are. And your game was cancelled, wasn't it? Your game was called off. But you scored a nice try the other day. So Sammy started playing this year, didn't you?
Yeah, but we've had quite a few. I think we've had...
You played 4 games the one day, didn't you?
We've had 4.
4 games?
4 more well played, haven't we, Dad?
You've had a few, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Now, so what we're doing, we're still just establishing all of the levels.
Just Charlie and feed it to me.
Yeah, that's right. That was when you played in... That's right, that was when you played in Neyland, wasn't it? And we had to borrow players from them. You're right. There we are. We need some new players for the national team. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Mark. We do. That's right. Yeah, you're right. We do indeed. We need some new players. Right. You're right, they joined after, didn't they? And they're doing very well too. Okay, so what we're just getting now, we're just going to use some, we've got all the levels that we wanted, and now I just use a little bit of like a fine sandpaper just to shape everything, just like so. And then the one thing I'll also do afterwards is to just take a little bit of the sharp edge off there. So that's another little part of the process, just taking that sharp edge off. So there we are, that's going to be my evening planned ahead. I'm going to be playing some Monkey City. Monkey City with Sammy. We took his tablet to the shop to see if they could repair it, and they can't, unfortunately. So he's got my tablet now instead, but hopefully it'll last him. Right, let's just look. Where does the... I'm going to try and get this. It's this little bit here. It's almost like a heart. It is. It's like a heart shape for the face of our owl. So it comes in like that, and then back up to there somewhere. Let's have a little look. No, that's not going to quite work. So let's try again. Let's try and give it like that. Is that going to work better? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll work. Okay, so we'll turn it round. So what we're trying to establish is almost like a heart shape to the owl face. There we go. Christmas. That's when they had it. Yeah, it'll have to be letters to Santa for those. It'll have to be letters to Santa. So at the moment he's on my tablet, which, to be honest, I've never really used it. I've always used either the computer or my telephone. Never used a tablet much. I don't know why. It's the same when it comes to technology. I've never always used Windows. Let's have a look. I have 4 at different blade lengths to add to the 4 flex cut ones. Brilliant. Sounds like you're building up quite a useful little collection there, which is what you want. Right, so now we've got our basic shapes all done, and we got our levels all done. We've got to add the detail. So again, first thing, before we do that, just going to take a little bit shape in that. Tell Sammy I understand. I'll pass the message on. Oh, these boys, they love their tablets. And I'm learning new things. We had my sister here on the weekend, and she was showing me how there's a thing that she uses to limit the time that they're on it, where you can actually press a button on your device to turn theirs off. Technology, mind-boggling. But I hadn't seen that before. It moves so quick, and there's so much to learn with it. Right, I think we're happy with all of those levels. And then we're going to go and put one cut there, like so. We'll put another cut there, just like so. And then a third cut just in there, just like so. 1, 2, yeah, 3 cuts. So that's the detail, just to give it almost like a feather effect on the wing. 1, 2, and a 3. Yeah, we're happy with that. We're now going to go on to putting the eyes in place. So we want a nice shape to our bird's eye. So round the top, like so. And then for the other eye, around the top again, just like so. But then to do the bottom, we go the wrong way round, and the wrong way round, and then in like so, and then like so. Oh, a gnome! Fantastic. Brilliant. In front of me to practice on before I head to the barn to feed and water. Good stuff. Oh, sounds like you've got it all planned out there. Right, so again, we do the stop cuts for this one. We got the 2 stop cuts like so. And then 1 and 2. There we go. That's what we want. Right, so that's taking shape quite nicely. Yeah, that's coming together. Happy with that so far. And then with this one, drop the layers of the eyes back. Just little cuts. Just taking away little bits of detail as we go. Shaping it as we go. 1 and 2. Just re-establish the stop cut as well. Same on the other eye. Re-establish the stop cut. So a little bit needs taken away from there. Just a bit of waste wood left over. Right, we can use the back edge of that one, just like so, just like so. And then to finish off, 1 down there, and 1 down there. So a little look there, 1 there, yeah, and 1 there. Now, feel like we got a little bit too much wood. A little bit too much wood here still. So just to improve it, just to take the eye away from that, shape it down. It's just my eye was going to that area a bit too much, so we just push it down out of the way a little bit more. And I will shape it as well, round it all off again. Shape it down, get that wood out of the way, like so. I need to collect all the cutouts I have ready, get in the house, for the relief carvings I want to try. Yeah, sounds great. I got to start on a Santa this week, brilliant. Fantastic. Yeah, we're getting this. It's that rundown now to doing Christmas items. The requests for Christmas, they've started coming in already. Right. So a little look. That bit goes in there like so. There we go. Just wanted to push that out of the way a little bit more. Have we got that right out of the way? I think we have. I want to learn as much as I can. Spoons, relief, little people. But yeah, no, sounds great. Yeah, there's some good videos as well that the carver's done on some of the different projects. Let's have a look. Possibly, the only thing I could have possibly done with this one was to push the eyes a little bit further apart. But other than that, all in all, yeah, it's a nice little item, simple little one to carve. Yeah, happy days. Right, finish off. Let's just carve one of these for you all to see. I got to make up my mind. I got to decide now with this one. This one we keep it a little bit more straightforward with the carving. So the first thing you start off is with the beak, just giving it its depth, giving it its layers, its levels, just like so. And then the one thing you've got to decide: are you going to carve it front and back? Because this one has two candles, one at the one side, one at the other side. So really speaking, you need to, thank you, Mark. Really speaking, we need to make sure, I would say with this one, we're going to carve front and back. Now this gouge, I don't know what happened with it, but it had a nasty nick in it. So we sharpened it, and then the next thing, there was a bad nick in it. And I don't even know how it happened. But it's one of my faves. One of my favourites for working in. So we gave it over to Thomas the woodcarver, and he went in the back and sorted it out for us. Right. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, simple little bird designs, but by doing the scroll sawing and carving together, gives it an extra dimension. Right. So we push the feet out the way, give it a bit of depth, and I think we'll carve it front and back. So we won't push them down too far. So just push it down, and again it's just those simple cuts. Simple bit of shape into it all to try and give it a little bit more interest. Turn it round in a vise. Oh, it's nice in a lot of the live streams we've done. We've had a lot more scroll sawing than carving, but this week I think the carving is possibly a little bit longer than the scroll sawing. It's nice to... We do both, so it's nice to be able to share both. Nothing wrong with simple, sometimes it's the best. Yeah, absolutely. That's the basis of a lot of what we do in terms of the items we sell. We're always looking for sort of simple little projects so we can have plenty of things for people to see and to buy when they visit us. So we love a simple project here. We make a more complicated one from time to time too, but simple is often the way we go. Right. So on the one side, see, we've got our depth and we've shaped it all round. This is an item that Yelly, my wife, she's always nagging me to make, because as soon as I make them, they sell. So she's always on at me to make more, but because I tend to carve them front and back, there tends to be a little bit more work involved in the carving. Not a lot, but... And I need a little bit more time to find the wood to make it, because you need slightly larger pieces of wood. I've scaled it down a little bit from the original that I designed, which makes it a little bit easier to find the wood. Right, so same as I've actually forgotten to do on the owl decoration, we needed to take off just a little bit of the sharpness. So that's what I'm doing on this, is just taking away that sharpness around the edges. Shape it just like so. And then same on the back. Just shaping it like so. There we go. Just taking a little bit of that sharpness off. Oh, have I missed a video? I'm looking on there at the conversation. Have I missed a video of the carver? You haven't done a Santa video, have you? If you have, I got to get over to your channel and have a watch. I haven't seen that, and I haven't had a notification about it either. So if there's a new video, I'll have to get over there. Yeah. YouTube has not told me if you've done a new video, but I'd like to see that. Right. So yeah, that's the has the carver done a new Santa video? If so, I'd like to check it out. And apologies for not seeing it sooner. Okay, so just a softer bit of sanding, just to give it a nice finish. And then in terms of, we put a little eye on, just like so. Ah, there we are. Mark hasn't had a notification either, so don't think we've missed a video. There we are, and the beak, just like so. And all I will do with that is to just do exactly the same on the back. And that's it. Job done. So we'll carve the same on the back. Now the one part that I plan on filming, there we are, so we haven't missed it yet. Now the one thing, as I mentioned, that we've forgotten to do on this one is to take that sharp edge off. So to finish off, I'm just going to take that sharp edge off this one here, just shaping it a little bit. So we carve as much as we can do around the bottom. We will turn it around, and then we carve the top. So turn it around in the vise, like so, and then just go all around to join up all around the top. And I got one more of these because the person who's requested it, they've requested for 2 in oak. So we got them cut out, so we got to get the other one carved. There we are. And I then got a spare that I can sell in the workshop in mahogany. No doubt the moon was most so we haven't missed any videos there, Mark. There we are. So simple little bird themed items, bird projects. There, just like so. We got our owl and we got our simple version of the robin. That one there, as I say, we do on the back as well, and then we'll stick it onto the base and it'll have 2 candles, 2 little tea lights either side. So good fun. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you all for joining us. Having fun again with simple little projects. All going well, we will be back next Monday with another project that we're making for you all to see. Hope you all have a great week as well. In terms of the timings, it'll be same time next week, but I don't know if that's the same time for yourselves, if all these clocks are changing all over the place. Hope you all have a great week. And yeah, all going well. We'll be back same time next week. Thanks again.